F also shared a little something in the chat. Said, realized towards the end of my marriage, my ex wasn't a safe space. And then she gave an explanation. He prioritized others over me and would continue to cut me off when I tried opening up. Okay, so let me ask a question then. Whilst we're in this space, then, have you experienced being cut off in the safe space? And if you have, what was your response? What was your response? So, whether it was good or bad, what was your response to being shut off or cut off or not heard in that safe, but in that apparent safe space you're meant to have? What was your kind of response? Yeah, I want to get your experience. Sam, go for it.
Yeah, I've definitely had situations where I felt like my feelings were not taken into consideration in relationship. Because I'm so talkative, and I don't advise people to be like me. I will talk my way until it makes sense to you, and I'm the type of woman that be careful when I stop speaking. That's all I can say. So me talking and trying to for you to hear me out is me giving you chances. And when I decide that I'm done talking about it, I'm done talking about it. The problem down the line will be that when your turn will come, I will disregard you too. And I do not advise people to do that. This is not the best way to go about it. I don't know the best way to go about it, but the problem for me is that sometimes I feel that men only listen to you when you do them the same thing they do to you in certain aspects. That's it for me.
What did you mean by men listen to you when you do to them? What does that mean? Expand on it for us.
Now that I'm older, I feel like the silent treatment has worked better for me. Like people fear me more when I'm silent than when I talk too much. When I was younger, I would speak way more, but as I gotten older and I realized that talking a lot didn't work for me, I just stopped talking. But the stop talking comes with a lot of other things. So you have to be willing to deal with the wrap of that. Because it's not just me not talking. It's me not talking, not cooking, not doing a lot of like whatever I know you like, I won't do because I know you like it. Then I catch your attention. When I'm done catching your attention, now we can have a discussion. And when you've heard and we were able to have a discussion, I can now reward you with the stuff you know you love. Kojo, you muted. But I'm done. I mean, y'all can make
That was
fun
the
of
reason why I muted
it.
myself. That was hilarious.
It works for me. It works. It works really well. And it's not a fight, you know?
Yeah, I hear you
It's not a
saying.
fight. I'm not fighting. I don't need to be abrasive. I just cool down, you know?
You know what
Sam
that's
said,
called, right, Sammy?
How? Tell me.
It's passive aggressive.
Well, no, I'm not like, see, I'm respecting you, but you know, we cannot, like, I would say hi. I would say hi to you. I would do those things. But if you want to talk, talk. No, we cannot talk about the stuff you want to talk about because when I want to talk about certain things, you disregard me. So I make it clear to you. I want to be able to talk about those things. And until we talked about those things and basically, you know, figure out the puzzle, we're not moving on. And if you want to move on, you're going to move on alone.
That's passive aggressive.
It's not passive aggressive. Passive
It
aggressive.
is, Sammy.
No, it's not. You know why? One thing with me is that I'm not going to disrespect you. You say hi, I'll say hi. It doesn't cost me nothing to say hi. I say hi to stranger on the streets, you know? But if before I would say hi with a kiss, I would just say hi, you know?
But
But
don't you understand that anytime you go out of your way to do something that you don't normally do, it as a means to get a reaction or as a means to get something out of the person, that's
that's
what passive aggressive is. Listen,
but I wouldn't
it's
need to
not.
be passive aggressive if you're trying to listen to me, right?
I understand, but that's not an effective you know, it's not
very
a healthy,
effective.
effective way to
It is effective.
handle.
Super effective.
Effective doesn't mean you get your way. Effective means how does what pain are you inflicting in order to get there, and what energy does that take out of you in order to have to get to that place to feel like you need to be heard. So there's two things that are happening, right? It's you feeling like you have to punish your spouse in order to get what you need from them from communication, and them feeling like they have to be restricted or things being taken away from in order to hear you out. It
But
sets a
you're like,
dynamic.
you're
What
like,
happened?
hey, because when I wanted to have a discussion, you didn't want to hear me. But when I'm not
Do
cooking
you
the rice
see?
and stew, now you understand that you need to fix the situation,
But you
right?
see your body language? Do you see your body language? You see how you're talking? Does
No,
that
no,
sound like two people
no,
that are equals? It sounds like somebody talking to somebody that is their child or in a it's
okay.
and that sets up it just listen, I haven't even gotten to the things that I used to do when I felt like I wasn't heard, you know. So I'm not saying my way is better or I've done all the right things in the past, but I'm just saying that's what's happening. Now, me, I'm a bull in a china shop. So you gonna hear me. I'm not gonna leave here with nothing. So I get where you're coming, and that's why I can see what you're doing, because
I came
my
into something.
ex-wife, I used to call her a cat because she hated to, like, she wanted to say something, she's gonna claw and leave the room. She's done. She's clawed you up and she's out the room. But me, I'm like, no, we're gonna finish this together. We're gonna be in this. We're gonna go toe to toe. We're gonna get out everything we need to get out. You're gonna hear what I have to say, you know,
But
and I'm gonna keep raising the bar until I'm heard. So not that
more
my
like
way is
that.
effective either.
I'm more like that. But if my feelings are disregarded and you cut my feeling off, listen, I tried both ways. I tried to be patient, but then you get tired. And one thing about me, I don't have time to be angry at people for days. Me, I have a life to live. I have a life to live, so I'm not going to be angry at you for a week. The reason why I do that is because I get to what I want faster. And at the end of the day, my husband also learns. I feel like I don't even have to do that as much because we've been together for a long time now. But I mean, I'm sorry, Sean, but it works. It works. I'm sorry, it works. It works. Like, it's not about, I'm not saying to be disrespectful to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but how do you attract his attention for him to realize, okay, now this is serious. I was trying to cut off her feelings and not hear her out, but she's insisting. For me, I know that the way to my husband's stomach is the way. So if he knows I'm not cooking, because I know that's what he likes, trust me, he's going to say, well, okay, what's going on now? Because now he wants to talk about it. Now he wants to fix it so that he can have his rice and stew. It's not my fault. You know, it's not my fault. If we could have had that discussion, and I didn't need to do that, right? But then again, that's not the only way, because I have many tricks. But this is one trick. Yeah, because I've lived with my husband, so I study the person. I know what works, I know what he likes, I know what he doesn't like. And I realize that if I want to be happy, I have to do what he likes. But it goes for me too. He has to do what I like. If my feelings are hurt as my husband, it is his responsibility to make me feel better. And if you're going to cut my feelings, you're not going to eat, or you're not going to have certain things. And hopefully it doesn't last too long. Hopefully this is